obviously with Richarlison being injured, if you were planning on sort of easing Matisse TEL into action, it's probably not possible now. What do you think he will have learned from yesterday's experience, and how ready do you think he is to play?
Yeah, look, I think I don't think he would have learned too much in terms of, you know, we certainly didn't play the way, you know, we want to. So even for himself and I guess Kevin in many respects, it's not really an indication of how we want to go about things. But just being out there, like I said, playing your first game, you kind of get that sort of out of your system. And yeah, we're going to have to sort of lean on him a fair bit now. And but he came here to play. You know, his physical condition is not too bad. He hasn't played a lot, but you know, watching him training last night, he was still moving quite well. So, but we have to be careful with him also. But as I said, he came here to play, and he'll get an opportunity to do that.
And just wondering, given you had a game midweek and you haven't had much time to prepare for Villa, are you going to try and rotate a little bit? I know you haven't got many options, but some of the younger players who did so well last week in the Europa League, maybe they could come in. You mentioned that you weren't happy to throw them in.
Yeah, well, we've already got young players out there. I mean, there's 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds out there. I mean, you know, it's one thing to sort of put them on late in the European game, but you know, I'm not going to expose young players to that kind of. I mean, you know, we saw what happened last night, and you know, sort of our players now getting criticised. Most of them will be able to handle it. They're old enough, but I wouldn't want to expose a young player to something like that. That could potentially, especially the way the world is today, that you know, we just want to kind of make determinations, you know, in a snap instant and, you know, destroy careers. I'm not going to expose, you know, young players who I don't think are ready for that at the moment. So we don't have the option to rotate. I said, obviously Dane's available, but we'll probably lose Richie. But it'll be a similar kind of team that rolls out on Sunday. And, you know, we've been doing this for quite a while now, for the last sort of 3 months. And, you know, we've handled that pretty well at times. And, you know, that's what we'll try and do for Sunday.
Some of the players who you mentioned who've been affected by, you know, the bad result the other day, last night, sorry. How difficult is it for them to turn it around in such a short space of time and get ready for another big challenge?
Well, no choice. I mean, it's not like you can say, well, let's play it next week. You know, it's here, it's on our doorstep, and you know, we just. Like I said, the main thing now is to allow players to recover physically, mentally. It's, you know, like I said, we got back in the small hours of last night, so they need to rest, recover. You know, give them some chance to sort of digest last night and sort of give them some feedback on it, and then move on pretty quickly.